Hello and welcome to Daybreak English. Dropping the definite article with institutions. When and why do we do this? Hi, I'm Dawn. How are you doing today? Something that causes confusion for both English learners and native speakers is when we drop the articles, when we talk about institutions like church, school, prison, hospital, and university. This applies to British English, but Australians use the rules as well. American English uses slightly different rules, which I will point out at the end, but we're not focusing on today. I'm an Australian and I live in the UK, so that's what we're going to talk about. If I am referring to a specific school, university, church, prison or hospital, then the usual rules apply for articles. For example, I always drive past the Oakfield School on my way to work. Or the injured people were taken to the St. John of God Hospital. However, when we talk about people being in or attending places like school, university, church, hospital, or prison, then different rules apply. If I'm talking about going to one of these places for the normally accepted reason that one would go there, then we drop the article. This is also called the zero article. This tells us about a person's state of being, and it's not about the building. For example, if I am going to take my children to the school that they normally attend for the purpose of learning, then I would say, I'm going to take the kids to school now. I don't say to the school. Another example. My sister's kids go to school in London. That is where they normally attend school to have their lessons. But what if there is something happening in the building of the school that my children normally attend, like a karate class, for example? Then I might say, the kids have a karate class at the school this afternoon. Or if I've been called to a meeting with my child's teacher, I could say, tomorrow I have a meeting at the school with Johnny's teacher. Can you see the difference yet? Okay, well, we'll just have to keep going then. The same principle applies to university and college. If I'm enrolled in a university course and attend classes there regularly, then I could say, I'm going to university today. Or uni. I've got classes all afternoon. As a side note, in Britain and Australia, we often shorten the word university to uni. We're far too lazy to say the whole word every time. In the UK, people go to a college for their A-levels or for courses that are not at degree level. In Australia, they don't have A-levels, but they do have similar colleges which are not at degree level. And the same rules apply here. So, an example for college. I can't help you move into your house. I've got college all week. But say I don't normally attend college, but they have a really nice cafe that's open to the public. Then I could say, my friend is meeting me at the college for lunch. This is because it's just about visiting the building. It's not about me attending there as a student. Church is treated similarly. If I am a churchgoer, then I go to church or attend church. I regularly attend a church for the purpose of worship. For example, we can't play football this morning because we're going to church. But you could say a builder went to the church to mend the roof. He's not going there for the purpose of worship, he's going for another purpose. Another example. Edith takes a knitting class at the church every Wednesday. If someone is at church, they are attending a worship event. But that same person, a regular churchgoer, might go to the church later in the week to do something like clean the building. So they are not attending for worship, it's for another purpose. Now, with the word hospital, we treat it a little differently. We tend to use the preposition in when we talk about being admitted and staying at least one night. For example, my brother will be in hospital for another 3 weeks. The structure here is to be plus in hospital. He was in hospital. I am in hospital. They are in hospital, etc. But to talk about getting to hospital because of illness, we use into hospital or to hospital, still with no definite article. The structure is verb plus into hospital or verb plus to hospital. For example, my mum is going into hospital for surgery tomorrow. So she will go into the hospital, be admitted, and stay at least one night. Some other examples. After my car accident, I was rushed into hospital by ambulance. Or, after my car accident, I was taken to hospital. To hospital also applies to an outpatient appointment. For example, I went to hospital for a blood test yesterday. She is going to hospital to have an X-ray this afternoon. So in both cases, we go to see a medical professional and then we go home again. This is an outpatient appointment. If you talk about going to a hospital for any other reason, use the definite article. For example, this morning I went to the hospital to visit my aunt who is ill. My aunt is in hospital. I am visiting the hospital. Another example. George has gone to the hospital to fix the heating system. Prison is similar but a bit simpler. A prison inmate is in prison. A person goes into prison or is taken to prison to become an inmate, and we can say that anyone else who is not an inmate visits the prison. American English is different in that they use the definite article more frequently. So they would say that a person is in the hospital, not in hospital, even if they are ill and being kept overnight. But I think they still say go to school. I'm not sure. If you live in North America, you might know and be able to tell the rest of us. With British English, to describe where someone is located when they are attending a place for the normally accepted purpose, then we use the preposition at. At school, at university, at college, but as we've already discovered, we use in hospital and in prison. But we would use at to describe location when a person is visiting all of these buildings. So they are at the school, at the college, at the university, at the prison, at the church, and at the hospital. Well, that's all for today. I hope this has helped you to clear up what is sometimes a bit of a confusing grammar point. Think of some reasons that you would go to one of these institutions and then write some sentences to show whether you would drop the article or whether you would use it. Put them in the comments section. Then practice your sentences aloud so that you can hear yourself speaking them out. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let me know in the comments what kinds of videos you'd like to see in the future. See you again soon. Bye!